Hello, all you wonderful and beautiful people. Today I am playing in Draaxin's ranked server. If you haven't seen already, Draaxin has a ranked server, and I joined it a few days ago. And this is a video of some of the gameplay and some tips if you do want to join. So I am playing against a explosion bender. That was just a skill issue right there. Throwing up two walls because I had one on the ground. Throwing up another one, trying to stasis. This was at the start of the day, so this was a pretty bad display. I don't know why I'm trying to trap them. That move right there, where he flies up, I really do hate that move myself. It's very hard to go against. See, I really do love my big walls, but the issue is I'm not using them for quality. I'm probably just using them for quantity. Bad stasis. Bad stasis. Yeah, this was not my most peak performance right here. But I want to say it's my worst ever. My worst ever is later in this video. Very nice, very nice. I got him in that corner right there. I don't know why I didn't rush them after I first got them into that trap. That would have probably been a better play. And playing this very nicely right here. This is where I started playing better in the round. I hit him from above. And see, I really do love my aerial. I really have to get better with parrying, though. If I learned how to parry, I'd be so much better. That wasn't a mistake right there, because that gave me distance. I'd say that's what you want to do in that situation. You want to have distance, especially with explosion bender. But I have noticed by playing with these extremely high-level players. Remember, Draaxin's ranked is extremely high level. But by playing with these players, you will get extremely better. And I have to speak from experience here because when I was playing in it today and yesterday, I noticed myself starting to do things differently than I would normally, just because I'm playing against higher level players. You genuinely have to be like Maharaga in this and just adapt to everything. If you don't adapt to everything, you're gonna die. Coming in with the border right here, that move, I lost them, and I die. Yeah, very unfortunate right there. Coming back, use hands to get some distance. Jump up. Trying to hit me with the fire area. As you'll notice in many of these high-level matches, most of the shots that are actually thrown don't land. And this is what I like to call a quantity over quality. See, with firebenders, you want to use more quantity than quality, especially explosion benders, because you just want to have things out there to try to chip damage. It's better to go chip damage, but in some cases, it is better to have quality in this and try to go for a big stasis move. But it doesn't always work, as there's a lot of moves that can just break your big wall. Come here, running away. I really want to get better with her hands. Throwing another thing. I also, I want to get better with my hammer game, although I think it is pretty good. And something I did notice with the player I'm fighting is that he is predicting my moves with his long explosion shot. And will start aiming above me because it is something I do way too much. And another thing I keep doing is just letting it hit me because I don't have, perfect blocking memorized, or however you want to say it. I can't really parry. Try and take middle to launch him in, but the only issue is with that move that he's doing, he can just punch me and do like half my health. So yeah, it's not that beneficial right there to take metal. I don't know why I decided to do that. To be thinking this whole match. And yeah, shout out to Super Keens for beating me. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, you'll see him a lot this video. He's very good. And he was playing a lot this video. Yeah, shout out Super Keens. That's, you know, some of the best music right there. Alright, so we're now going into the second match. Same person, Super Kings. There wasn't anyone really else in the queue at this time. But, yeah. You know, chessboard, I'm pretty sure the server is in US East. I'm still at 0-0 ELO at the time. I think I gave Super Kings like 100 ELO just because I couldn't queue up with anyone else. You see, still with the long range explosion, just gets me every time. If I could parry perfectly, you know, I'd be really good, I feel like. I still haven't really found, you know, the secret to fighting explosion benders. I think I never will. It's still pretty hard, you know, to parry with explosions for most people, actually. This is a hard-fought battle right here. Pretty hard fighting this guy. He's really good. I did figure out in the next match with him how to fight it better. Let's head to that right now. Okay, so here is the next match I played with Super Keens, and this match was actually on a different map other than chessboard. I know, shocker. This was on parking lot. It's a very similar map to chessboard, except there is more objects around. I think it's actually a pretty good map. There is other maps that I don't like, mainly just because I'm bad at them. Yes, I have a skill issue. Why do I have a skill issue, you ask? Yeah, so, anyways, you can see here, it's just some regular gameplay, like I have been doing. But I discovered something pretty shortly into this match that would change how I view Earth stasis entirely. It actually made me entirely better. This match is the reason why I actually won games later in the day. This is the match I contributed to. Some nice moves. I think it was after the first round. But as you see, he still gave me with that long-range explosion move. He's using the fly towards me move a lot less. I don't know why. And that is where I realized it. You might have not seen it. What I did was I launched myself up with the wall, and I didn't detach it until I was already up. And then when I was already up, I then detached it. And that has made me a lot better at stasis. With walls, of course. See right there? I actually won the round. I don't do that, okay? I'm really bad. Compared to these guys, of course. But I do end up losing this match. Why? Skill issue and trying to recreate my greatness that I had. Also that move. Yeah, okay, let's get into the next match with a different opponent this time. Okay, here's that match now. We are playing against a waterbender. This waterbender is using, I forget what the name is, but is using the icicle slides. As you do notice, they are using the sub-element, blood at this time as well. Shooting out about 3 blood orbs. Can do that very fast, by the way. But as you can see, gain very good control of the map. This is very smart play against playing against Earth. I said against a lot right there. But this is very good for playing against Earth. because it inhibits their movement tons. And this is where I would also instate the move to go quantity over quality right here, because it's very hard to get a quality shot out that can just be destroyed instantly. So I try to, you know, break as much of this ice as possible. See right there? That was a nice shot. Oh my god. But now I'm fully encircled. Another thing that you want to be doing here against a player that's playing like this is to be looking at them at all times. If you lose track of them, you're going to take a lot of damage. And yes, I did lose track of them a few times. And this person's very good at changing their direction. They're a very good player. I'm trying to get center right here. Trying to get some control. Got a lot of damage in there. I really want this. The thing is, the reason why you always will perform badly when you really want it, when they're low, is because you're trying to rush them and trying to rush the victory. Do not rush your victory. Take as much time as you need. Play how you've been playing and you will win. That is probably the best tip someone could ever give you. You can see here that I'm still trying to get some good moves in. But the only reason I'm trying to go quality right there was because he didn't have any of his ice slides out. And the border is moving in, so ice slides are going to be even better here, because it will inhibit my movement even more and where I can throw things. I'm getting pretty low here, but he's also very low. And one more shot, and there it goes. I win the round. Going into round 2, starting off with some earth hands. I'm getting very aggressive play style right here by this person, but I guess that's probably the smartest thing to do. See, that move will sometimes work right there. Still just inhibiting my movement right there, and where I can throw my things. It's mainly the fact that I cannot throw my big walls anywhere. And that fact truly does make it hard to do that. Overall, this is a very good player. I'd rate them a solid 8 out of 10. All players that you fight are at least 6 out of 10 to 7 out of 10. At least. This is an above average player in the server, I'd say. They're very good. I think this was their rank up to Warrior. And, yeah, I'm just novice still in it. That, for anyone who are not in his Discord server, that is just the rank that you are for how much MMR that you get. You start at novice, and once you get 300 MMR, you move up to Warrior. And I think this specific person was at 299 MMR, so he was 1 MMR away. And then I took it away. He had to win, I think, 1 or 2 more matches after that. He is Warrior now, thankfully. Don't want to take that away from him. Very good with the, you know, the inhibition of my moves here. This is like A-class easy of how he's moving with that. And if you are wondering what rank is after Warrior, that is Emperor, which is at 1,000 MMR. There's, I think, 2 Emperors right now, and the first 7 Emperors will be actually, will get a custom role in the Discord, and will be featured in Draaxin's videos. So yeah, pretty coveted, highly coveted title, you know, you could say. I think that's how you use that word. Again, I'm not a librarian. And he does take that round here. This was a very long match. That does throw me off right there. Now, I do already think I'm in losing here. I'm in a losing range here. I felt like, you know, it was a very close match, but I wasn't sure, especially with him chipping me down that quick, making those mistakes. I did crash out over this match, mid-match, after he won the second round. I mean, you can already see I'm below half, and they are well above half. So I'm in a position where I like to call a very dangerous state. See, since it's 1-1, I have things to gain. But if I push too much, I will just be killed because he has more HP. So the best play here is to try to play very safe. And at this point, I started to notice I'm just getting green around the rosied right here. So I'm just throwing a lot of big walls, spamming it, you could say. Which is working. I am getting hits in. As you can see, we're moving, and I'm just trying to predict. Another hit right there. I'm trying to desperately get this win, as they are now also pretty low. And I feel like I'm making mistakes here. But I'm actually playing this very well. I would play this the exact same. I got very freaked out right there because I didn't see him. I lost him. If you saw, I was looking at his ice trail. But he was not on his ice trail. He just threw that. Yes, I am spamming walls here. Yes, am I a bum for this? Yeah. Yeah, I am. But it does win me the round. So, yeah, that's very sweet. Thank you, guys, for watching this video. It was very fun making this video. Shout out to Draaxin for the ranked Discord. Shout out to whatever for that wonderful match right there. And shout out to Super Kane for that other wonderful match. And time for the glaze. W Valhalla. W Valhalla. Alright. Goodbye, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.